Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is recovering in hospital, where he will be for a few days after a successful surgery to remove his prostate.
Thank God everything went well. We are in the recovery room. There is no suspicion of malignancy or cancer.
Meanwhile, fighting continues on several fronts, with the Houthis in Yemen launching nightly missile attacks at Israel over the last week or so. Though most of the more than 200 missiles and drones fired at Israel over the last year have been shot down, one did recently land in Tel Aviv-Yafo, causing damage and injuring 16 Israelis.
Like 40 seconds after the sirens, we heard the boom, and all the glasses from the windows came on us.
After a number of retaliatory Israeli airstrikes in Yemen, including on the airport in Sana'a, Israeli leaders say they're ready to keep striking.
We will act both against their infrastructures and against them to remove the threat. We will hunt down all the Houthi leaders, hit them as we have done elsewhere. No one will be able to escape Israel's long arm. We will attack them in order to remove threats to the state of Israel. As we said, whoever hurts Israel, we will hurt them.
We're determined to root out this terrorist arm of Iran's axis of evil. We will persist in this until we complete the job.
The war goes on in Gaza, with the IDF in northern Gaza killing 19 terrorists at the Kamal Adwan hospital and capturing 240 terror suspects, including the hospital director. Israel also bombed an upper floor of what was a Gaza City hospital, where the IDF says it hit a Hamas command and control center inside. Israel's health ministry is submitting a report to the United Nations this week documenting horrible physical, sexual, and psychological abuse hostages in Gaza have suffered. The testimony comes from released and freed hostages. It says they were forced by their captors to perform sexual acts, even child hostages. Some were branded with hot irons. They were kept bound, starved, and denied medical treatment. The memory of such torture torments many hostages months after they've been freed and has led to the recent death of one 78-year-old, Hannah Katsir. She faced heart issues caused by starvation and unbearable conditions while she was a hostage.
She was held captive, and she was one of the first to be released coming back to Israel. She suffered from medical condition, came back in malnutrition, and was hospitalized.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.